This is a long one. It's called 1,000 Words or Less. Good fucking night. It was inspired by Seven. You'll see a link to the artwork now. By the way, this is Notorious. And as you realize, the Big Bad Fox here to read you a poem. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of I'm just questioning what I was thinking when I wrote this poem. Fucking Christ, my poetry teacher would look at me and say, Isaac, you dumb fuck. But anyway, let's try to do this. Without unnecessary ado, let's break some eardrums. 1,000 questions where I could simply just ask why. 1,000 reasons you should have simply left me to die. An apologetic letter as I lay here and try not to cry, but every time I look back, I wonder if what you did was right. I was a monster, a creature fueled by hate, feeling lost and alone, thinking you could never relate to the pain that rained down from the heavens, bringing sorrow and fear to all our brethren. I was a demon, a sister that gave into her rage, willing to burn our kingdom, yet unwilling to turn the page and wage enslave all that I sought to protect and give hope to the weak. For I could give nothing left, but I gave into the madness that just picked away at my heart and my soul, and with it I came into the realization that all should be mine, and you were just unwilling to let me share in the light. I became the nightmare that all learned to fear, took my soldiers and challenged you in hopes of defeating you. My dear, you've proven your power was a way over mine, yet I knew I would reach it all in due time, sending me to the moon. What a laugh, like a colt in a candy store or rarity in a bath. 1,000 years of pondering, hearing those pathetic little words. I banish you to the moon, Princess Luna, and maybe there you can learn to relieve this bitterness in your heart and not let it drive you. I don't want to do this, but I will 'cause I love you. 365 days multiplied by 1,000. Every day I counted, every minute to every second, awaiting the day I could return to Equestria, correct the right from the wrong, and take back my kingdom. You never knew what it was like to feel the spite decay your life as everything is taken away, even though you stated and started with nothing but questions. Why? Why was I cursed with the duties of the moon, abandoned, forgotten? As every pony slept through the nights I created, I could only dream. Some point will look upon the dazzling starlight, integrated like stories in a book, but all adored you. And the light that you shined, I secretly wanted to be you, and believe me, I've tried through the world of phantasm. I would visit and see how those were, but it seemed I was but an intrusion, shunned away like an unwanted cur. You had it all, dear sister, the love of the citizens and more, while I was loathed in fear as the pain continued to bore deeper and deeper till I came to me, the presence of darkness that welcomed me so gladly. It hissed like a serpent with its coils so inviting. It told me that could give me power with a smile ever widening. She doesn't understand these lies in your life, how ponies forsook you and called her divine. She turns blindly away from your tears and the sneers that others give you when you trot near, but I do. I've seen their laughters, the mocks at what you're after. You are meant to be alone in the darkness and cold of nothing but your shadow to love and to hold, while the sun is like no other, a gift and a mother, the light that scares the darkness away, while every pony rests under their covers. I knew she was wrong, but every fiber said she was right. I began to hate your very existence as I started to hate the light, your trot, your smile, your voice, your soul. I hated your entire being and wanted to leave it in the cold of space where night is eternal. No sunlight can break the darkness, and leave you to my inferno. But even though I lost, I was banished to the moon. You only gave me time to plot out your impending doom. But it's just like you to plan out 1,000 years ahead. For you found a student, Twilight Sparkle, who watched as she rested safe in her bed. She would need friends and the elements of harmony. Without them, she could never dream to stand up or harm me. And she at first seemed so hesitant with a resentment, unsure what you meant. But over time, they passed my trials, courage growing with every mile. I could say that it was denial of the overconfidence that caused my fall. But still, I'm yet to thank them for everything and anything they have done for me, as you have yet to thank you for compassion and passion and still believing in me. That I can overcome any hardship as long as I don't forget that I have a sister that loves me 100%. But I have a nagging feeling that won't let me rest. The nightmare isn't over, and soon the real test for someone to face this demon within. I can only pray for their souls to be freed from the sin, but I believe I've dragged on my point to its near end. But I know I have a loving family, and I know I have true friends. So hopefully I don't upset you by bringing up these last fading episodes of Forgettable Past. Yes, 1,000 years ago I would never do such a thing. 1,000 years ago I would never let you hear me sing. I look at Twilight and Cadence, pray that their love remains strong for 1,000 years. They could be us. Let us learn from our mistakes so never again to make, and never to let nightmares awaken or the fear take place. This is a little letter to you from your little sister Luna in 1,000 words or less. Wow, that was terrible. I just wanted to get it over with. I'm sorry, that fucker's long as sin. But this is notorious. I'm about to die of drought, death, pain, sadness, done. There.
My crown away, I take my place, show it my face, whatever it takes. I'm